What's up, everybody? Today I'm here to talk about the DC Universe, DCU. I don't know, who cares? Nobody knows anymore. And we are going to talk about this article in Screen Rant, James Gunn's big Justice League recast hurts. But it's the best thing for the DCU. Of course, this is the opinion of the writer of this article. I mean, obviously, if you are rebooting something, the point is you would have to change all the characters and all the actors. I think the bitter part about it is that we are all fully aware that none of these actors were done with the character. There's just so much confusion when it comes to DC characters and James Gunn and the direction that he's taking. First, he took to social media to explain that nothing is canon, confusing people even more. However, we are going to keep Viola Davis as... what's the name of the character that she plays? Gosh, Amanda Waller. Totally had forgotten that. We are going to keep John Cena as the Peacemaker. Anyway, it is just very confusing. And it seemed like Jason Momoa was also going to stay, and it seemed like Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot was going to stay. But now the reports are saying that Jason Momoa will no longer be playing Aquaman. Instead, he'll be playing Lobo. If that is true, I think he would be a great choice for that role. And Lobo is a character that probably would have such a lot of makeup that, I don't know, maybe if they were to have him play both roles, I think he could pull it off, and it could be very different because Lobo would probably have prosthetics, lots of makeup, and I think it totally goes with Jason Momoa's personality. But I don't know. According to this article, everything is being rebooted, really recast this time. And of course, if they don't want to go with Henry Cavill, it would be weird to keep Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. It would be weird to keep Ben Affleck as Batman. Same thing goes for The Flash, Ezra Miller, and the same thing goes for Jason Momoa. Anyways, let's read here. Actors comprising the DCU Justice League will reportedly not be reprising their roles in the new DC universe. And while this decision may garner some criticism, it will actually be for the best for DC Studios' rebooted franchise. After James Gunn and Peter Safran were hired as co-CEOs of DC Studios in November, following a long period of turmoil at Warner Bros. And DC plans were immediately set into motion to revitalize DC's live-action superhero franchise. Like I said, James Gunn did a great job with Guardians of the Galaxy. Those are probably my favorite films in the Marvel Universe. They're fun. They have that feeling of friendship, and there's just a lot of good themes in those films. Good humor as well. Obviously, that is not enough. You have to have a mind a little bit like Feige had at the beginning of the Marvel Universe. I mean, now I don't know what he's doing or what's going on with him. Maybe he hit his head, because what's going on with the Marvel Universe right now is just crazy. The Marvel Universe is going nowhere. But anyways, I hope that James Gunn has that mind, because it's not easy to reboot an entire universe, especially when you have fans that are still pissed off and wanting to see characters that we were not done with them yet, But let's go back here and see. January 2023 announcement with the DC Universe caused confusion about which Justice League actor would reprise their roles in the DC future, but this has recently has been some clarification. Zack Snyder's initial projects in the DC Extended Universe built up in 2017 Justice League, including the likes of Henry Cavill, Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller, and Ray Fisher as Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, The Flash, and Cyborg, respectively. These heroes became cornerstone of the DCU even after Snyder's departure from the Justice League. And after James Gunn's DC Universe review, some of these actors were rumored to be reprising their role. Yes, and that was very confusing, because if they were going to keep Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, who just did so many bad stuff, and then Henry Cavill, that people have been begging to have another movie, he's the one to go. I mean, come on. What do they think? Maybe they think the guy's too old to play Superman. He looks great. It's a lot about how the person looks with acting as well. Plus, it would be great to have a Superman that is also a little bit more mature and experienced. You know, we've seen so many versions of young Superman. What I'm trying to say, we have seen a lot of the beginning of Superman story. We know where he come from. We know all that whole thing. So it's good to have them if they were to focus more on the stuff that we haven't seen yet, which is a movie with Brainiac, for instance, more Lex Luthor, and more of the DC characters. Like, it feels like Superman always end at the very beginning there, and then we don't have anything else. However, a recent report by Variety suggests that none of the Justice League actors will reprise their role, but this isn't necessarily bad news for James Gunn and Safran's building franchise. All right. And then the article says that Justice League actors returning would be an unnecessary distraction to the DCU. Listen, yes, it would be distraction. Like I said, if you were to change just some but not all, it just would not make any sense. Like right now, I don't know what that Flash movie even meant, because so far it seems like Clooney is back as Batman. Why not keep Ben Affleck? Doesn't make any sense. And why not keep Henry Cavill if that universe still exists? But I don't know. Let's see. There was a lengthy period of confusion following James Gunn's announcement in January, particularly since several actors from the DCU have since been confirmed to be reprising their roles in the DC universe. Among them, Viola Davis, like I mentioned before, John Cena, and Mara Duena, who played, I think, the Blue Beetle movie, right? Sean Gunn as well will be reprising their role through... they will be portraying different versions of their previous characters. Confirmation that these actors are returning led many to speculate that members of the Justice League could also return, particularly Gal Gadot, Momoa's Aquaman, and Miller's Flash, as Cavill and Affleck were quickly revealed to be hanging their capes. I mean, it's just so weird. We have seen so many news of Henry Cavill coming back and just leaving Superman role that it just feels weird. I just feel like I said, he was so perfect for the role, and it's sad that we didn't have the perfect movie. And I think it would be perfect to have him in the universe still. But anyways, they're gonna go with Legends. I don't mind that they're starting anew. I just hope that they really honor Superman. It's just not another filled with politics crap, you know, especially with superheroes. Come on. Just people do entertainment right. Like, that's not that hard. Variety report that none of the Justice League actors will be reprising their superhero roles in the DC universe may garner criticism from the fans of the DCU, but this will actually help to avoid a major confusion in the new franchise. And I agree. If you are going to reboot, you have to reboot. You can't just keeping some actors and not keeping the others. It's just going to be too confusing. Having high-profile stars such as Gal Gadot and Momoa reprise their roles will distract from new stories that are set to be explored and create unnecessary connections to pre-reboot. DCU, Gunn, and Safran have a lot of work to do to pull off an effective reboot, especially after the series of poorly received projects in the DCU recent years. So avoiding any unneeded distraction is the best choice. You know what? I think the DC Universe should now take advantage of Marvel's failure. Warner Brothers pushed Zack Snyder so much to become the Marvel Universe without giving it the proper time that they just totally messed it up. And now Marvel Universe, along with Disney, is just not doing so well. The viewers are low. Disney Plus subscriptions are low. Because, like I said, their shows, it's just not that entertainment anymore. They're taking the entertainment part, the fun part, and just bringing politics and just crap and just stuff that no one wants to see. agendas, gender swap, and just not creative stories. And so that's the time for, if you want to do DC, you do DC right, because I love the characters, you know, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, they are wonderful characters. I'm not done with the Zack Snyder universe because obviously he didn't finish, you know, the story is still pending, which is so annoying. But if you are going to reboot, I just wish that they do a good job, that these actors are cast for the right roles, and that they take advantage that Marvel is just not doing so well, because now they could just really bring the DC universe back to life, since they don't want to finish the Zack Snyder universe. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this. Do you think it is a good idea that everybody is just being recast for Justice League? Are you done with the Zack Snyder Justice League, or did you, like me, wanted to see more of those characters? It doesn't really feel like they were done. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Bye.